Hello, this is Jolly Gaming Panda, and today I will be playing Sugardew Island. So this is a really fun game on the Nintendo Switch system. I am playing this on the Switch 2. It does not have upgraded Switch 2 graphics from what I know, but it's really good on the Switch system. It actually looks really good on the screen. And I really enjoy this game. It's one of those farming games. There's tons of farming games out there, but I actually really enjoy this one. It has plenty of content. Some people say it's short, but I feel like it has quite a lot you could do with it. You get up to, I believe, 3 save files. And if you get this on the Switch system, you could actually make multiple Switch account profiles on the system, so then you get even more characters you could create and play as if you want to try different things with creating different farms or unlock tons of pets, because this game has more pets than what you could actually have with a single character. The max amount of pets you could have are 2. So if you want to try and have each pet with you, using the 3 different save files it comes with, or even creating multiple Switch profiles works too. So as you could see, my farm is kind of a mess right now, so the first thing I would recommend starting off this game, pick a section you want to start growing your crops. I love doing it over here next to the forest. It's super spacious, so I like doing it here, but there's over 2 sections across the bridge as well. Oh, we actually already have some crops automatically. Oh, that's cool. I forgot the game does start us off with some crops, so we gotta make sure to water them. You automatically get the tools you need, which is a hoe, a watering can, old axe, and hammer. So make sure not to neglect these. Apparently the game gives you some crops that are already planted in the soil. I did not put them there. So make sure to take your watering can and water them. You could tell when you've watered something by just looking at the soil. The soil is light colored over here. Over here it's really dark. When it's super dark, that's when you watered it. So I'm gonna make sure to water these. And as you can see, our farmer could get exhausted pretty fast. But the game supplies you with 6 energy bars starting off. And you could craft these if you have enough carrots and wheats over at your crafting station. Oh, looks like a tutorial popped up. So this is a workbench. You can fertilize cultivated fields with fertilizer. You could upgrade buildings, use wood, stone, and sugardew to upgrade buildings, including your house. And then enhance tools, use sugardew to enhance tools. So this is where some of the magic starts. So here's all the fertilizers, and then stone, wooden, and tree stump flooring. All this stuff is to customize your farm with. There's a hedge, fencing. I actually like the wooden fence. I think it looks pretty good. I use it when I like dividing things apart so everything is more organized. There's even a golden fence if you want to get fancy. An energy bar, which is my favorite thing to craft. So it requires 2 things of wheat and 1 thing of carrots. So I would recommend, as far as what you should grow crop-wise starting off in the game Sugardew Island, grow a lot of wheats and carrots. You'll have tons of use for them. You could sell them at your shop, but you could also grow them and turn them into energy bars. Because you can't eat your crops once they grow. to regain energy. You have to make an energy bar. It won't let you just eat your stuff that you grow. And this is a pickup station. I've never tried this yet, but the pickup station says your farm animals deliver their products to this practical device. Oh, that's so nice. That means you won't have to go up to them to actually interact and get their products from them. They'll actually have a spot to drop it off. That being said, I would still recommend petting your farm animals daily because they have hearts meters. Meter of hearts, which kind of signifies your bond with them. And you want the bond to grow because your farm animals are adorable. And this is where you upgrade your tools, but that's locked right now because I'm starting off with a whole new profile for this YouTube video playthrough, and of course they don't want newbies to be upgrading. Not yet. Oh, and I should show everyone the shop. There is a shop in this game. It's super fun and really creative. Haven't seen many games do exactly this sort of thing, so I really enjoyed this feature. Welcome to your own little farm store. I hope you like it. I fixed it up myself. I do, it's great. If you want to display and sell goods, you must do so on this little counter. Stand in front of the counter and interact with it using the A button. Then select the product from your bag. Got it. Once you have at least one item or display, you can go to the register and open the store. Alright. Oh, I completely forgot to ask whether you already know how to run a store. I'm familiar with it, but since this is my YouTube video, I'm showing how to do everything. I'm gonna have Tamote show how it's done. Now, to open the store, you need to go to the register and hold Y. Then the forest people will start to wondering, how do I make their payments? If a forest folk is at the register, press the A button to take payment and receive Sugardew as well as harmony points. Okay. Many of them will buy the goods straight away, but some will be indecisive again at the register. This is where you'll need to use your instinct as a shopkeeper. What can I do? You can sing the praise of the product. That might persuade the customers to get them to spend even more money. However, that method would scare off most customers. Sounds like a risky strategy. Offering advice, on the other hand, would lead to just most customers choosing your goods. You won't get any tips, however, and very few will decide against buying the product. Okay. Last but not least, you can also offer the customer a discount. No forest folk will be able to turn down your offer, although you will get less Sugardew from them. Alright. Oh, and don't worry, the forest folk put any unsold goods in the collection box by the door. Got it. The store closes automatically when all goods are sold. You can also press the Y button to close the store yourself at any time. Sounds practical. I think that's everything you need to know. Did you understand all that? Yes, I did. If that's all, good luck with the store. I put a few carrots in your bag that you can sell immediately. Make sure you remember that you can only buy seeds from me. I am a trader, not a farmer. Ho ho. Thanks to Mote. That being said, you could sell the carrots right away, sure. But I myself would rather hold on to it. Maybe make sure I have quite a bit of carrots on hand before just up and selling it. But this is a little tutorial for the store. Fill the counters. Fill counters with goods to sell them. Open the store. Open the store at the checkout. Sell. If a customer is at the checkout, you could sell goods to them. Negotiate. If a customer is unsure, you can help them. The customer will surely buy the item at a lower price if you offer a discount. The customer will probably buy the goods at the normal price if you advise them. The customer may buy the goods with tips if you recommend the goods. Now here's collection box. The customers place unpurchased goods in the collection box. Say you are at the counter and the critter comes over with the goods they were considering buying, but they're indecisive about it. You try to give advice or a recommendation or a discount, and say if you were unsuccessful with whichever option you picked, the critter might suddenly change their mind to buy your item. Instead of just returning the goods back at the counter it was found at, the customer will instead put it in the collection box. You cannot take things out of the collection box and put it back in either your inventory, your chest, which is another inventory, or the counter until after your store closes. Now this is covering closing the store. The store closes automatically when all goods are sold. You can also close it yourself at any time. But no matter what, if you close it, it'll change to nighttime in this game. Now opening times. The store can only be opened once per day. So as soon as it closes, it's nighttime. Because of that, I try to open the shop at the end of the day because I just really like the sunshine during the daytime. And I will be sure to show everybody how the shop runs before I end this video. There's just a few things I want to do before I actually open the shop because I prefer doing that at the end of my farming day. Okay, looks like I watered all the crops over here. So I'm gonna see about getting rid of a few more weeds over here. There's quite a lot of things that I could be getting rid of. So there's a lot of grind starting off in the game, but as you play the game, there will be less grind as you just set your farm up. And your farmer does get exhausted pretty quick. And don't worry about passing out. Your character cannot pass out. Say, for example, my character, clearly their energy bar is depleted. If I go to pluck this, it'll just show that you're exhausted. You could spam it. You will not pass out. Just your character will refuse to pluck that weed because they've pretty much kicked the bucket. They're tired. But despite being tired, you could still sell things at the shop. So I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna sell very much, but just enough to show example. Let's just do maybe 10 of these. I don't want to do too much because weeds are actually something you should hold on to for crafting. But sometimes selling some resources like rocks, weeds, and tree wood sometimes could be helpful if you're trying to make a few bucks. But at the same time, your farming goods, like your crops, are better for that kind of thing. So hold down on the Y button to open the store. It'll ask if you're sure. You could open it. If you change your mind, press the B button and it'll back you out. So now it's open. And now we got our... I usually nickname them dwarf critters, but I guess they're forest folk, basically. Congratulations, you have sold all your goods. Oh my gosh, that customer bought 10 whole things of wheat. The other character had to turn around. So you sold your goods, the store is now closed. And when that happens, it turns to nighttime. Wow, that customer did not hesitate to buy the entire stock. Then one other villager had to just turn around. So this is your chest. I brought up a chest earlier. Basically, you got your bag. You're limited when you start off until you upgrade your backpack space. And if you need more room, you could actually store stuff in your chest. It's tons of inventory space. I usually use that for just anything I cannot carry. Oh, and your character will huff and puff when they're tired. They won't pass out no matter what, but they will huff and puff about it. So today's revenue. So this will just show the stats. So pretty cool. Show you how you did. And at the right corner of the screen above day 1, the yellow drop looking thing is your money currency and how you did. This board will... Oh, the bulletin board is empty. Maybe it will fill up if I help the harmony tree and come back the next day. So with this, there are other villagers aside from forest folk on this island. They look like they have very colorful hairstyles, kind of like cartoon or anime characters. I don't know, I haven't interacted with them too much yet because I've been more focused on the farming mechanic with this game. I just enjoy the farming and taking care of the animals, completing quests, but you could pretty much bond with these random characters by completing quests for them. Oh, I still need to actually... Oh right, that character gave me wheat seeds and said they should be ready to sell the next day. Pretty sure that's what they said. Okay, let's try and start things off. Over here. Oh. Well, you could press down on your right analog stick to eat this thing. And if you don't know how to do that with your Switch controller, you could press down and it shows in your inventory. And instead, you could press the Y button to consume it. I'm just gonna consume most of it anyway. Ooh, farming level went up. So there's 9 of these. So let's see. Oh, that rock is kinda in the way. Just a little. I'm just gonna do a few of these. Oh my, so much of this stuff is in the way. So when I finish, there's tons of rocks in the way. So I'm basically trying to do this a certain way. Basically I want to leave some empty spots for the sprinklers. I think, even though I did a bunch of large sprinklers in my other playthrough, I think I'm gonna see how I do with just the small ones. They're a lot cheaper too. Oh, oops. Don't panic if you accidentally flatten your crop. If you don't hit it again, it'll be fine. But if you hit it again, it'll disappear. So I guess if you aren't happy with the spot you put your crop, that's one way to make it go away. But it's not a good thing if you were growing something. So be mindful when you're hammering the rocks. around your crop. Wow, my character is getting exhausted pretty quick. Just try and get some of this moved out of the way. Okay, just a few more spots I wanna put things. Alright, I think this is good for now. I don't have very much, just 9 of these. So I'm just gonna start off by placing them here. You could place them one by one, or if you hold down on the Y button, you could throw a bunch forward. If any of them misses, like there were squares right around here in the grass, it won't just disappear from your inventory. It'll stay in your inventory. Anything that misses, you aren't gonna lose it. Okay, and now, of course, I gotta water it all. Oops. And if you run low on energy, just eat one of those energy bars and that should help you out. Oh, I was wondering where my watering can went. And I want to use up the rest of my energy so it's not wasted. So I'm just going to be picking up a few weeds. Sometimes breaking open the rocks and chopping down trees will take a lot of energy. Picking weeds doesn't take as much energy, so sometimes I'll do that with the last remaining stamina my character has. And this is the house. You have a lovely home in here. So this is the house. You could save using your diary to save and load the game. You could sleep. Go to sleep to start the next day with full energy. There's a radio. You could get tips and the weather report on the radio. And then there's the mirror. Interact with the mirror to change your hairstyle and your outfit. So you could change and tweak your customization whenever you want by going up to the mirror. And then there's pets. Upgrade your house to be able to keep up to 2 pets. So basically, the first time you upgrade your house, you could get 1 pet. But if you want to have 2 pets, you will have to upgrade your house yet again. So keep that in mind. You won't be able to adopt 2 pets right away just from 1 house upgrade by itself. You'll have to do it a few times. So, which program listen to? Weather report? As heard on your favorite weather report, today will be sunny to the delight of everyone. Remember to water your plants. The good weather won't stop tomorrow either. It will remain sunny. Get your watering can ready. And there are some days that it'll rain. And those are my favorite days in the game. If you don't have enough sprinklers to keep your plants watered automatically, it saves you. The rain just saves you all the watering, saves time. And here, it's hard for me to interact. So this is a fireplace. The fire crackles quietly in the fireplace, and the gentle warmth comforts your face. You feel at home. So you can't do anything with this, it's just for looks. It would be cool if you could cook with this, but that's not an option in the game. Nice window. You can't actually sit here, but it's nice for looks. You can't actually decorate your house to your liking. It stays this way, and I mean, it'll get bigger as you upgrade it. This is your chest, so all your items could go in here. And this is where you could save. It's your diary. So you could load your game and save. But be careful when you're saving your files. If you have 3 different farms, it would be a tragedy to overwrite one of them. So make sure to actually pay attention. The green highlights which save file between the 3 you are about to save. And don't just rely on autosave. Say I'm playing day 1 to this character. If I were to suddenly load another game and start playing, the autosave will be gone for the previous. So make sure to always save a spot. And when I click load, you could see it. It's right there. Jolly Farm. Nice thing you can name your farm, so that's a good way to distinguish between your other 2. If you decide to do new game to start a fresh new island or farm, or you could just use the same profile, same save on both. Say if you want to do something slightly different with the progress you already have, you could do that, I guess. But it's easier to do new game, I think, because then you could have different names and not get the save files confused. So kind of time to hit the hay and call it a day. And every time you take your character to bed, it saves. As far as auto saves go, you still have to manually save to keep your progress. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really love this Sugardew Island game. It's really cute and fun. I've had a blast with it, and I'm just really enjoying making videos covering it. I've done quite a lot with this game, and I'm starting over fresh to just show everyone what all you could do with this game. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.